It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're underway from Tottenham Hotspur. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. Short pass caught by his tight end. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Coming right is Hall. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now here's Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Hey,
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. That's complete to Wilson. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Rodgers to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18, right here.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. He's got his man complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Off to the races. Middle of the field. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here, we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Check, stop there. Check, stop. Tight. Drop low 80. Go.
On play action now, McCarthy. He throws a bullet deep to the right. This is caught inside the 15. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. A give left side to Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. Jones once more. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings break the tie here in the first. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. More coming up after this quick break. Following the score, they've got Reichert out and ready to boot it away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. A give left side for Hall. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. From the 43. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
26.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring up. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Jets football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Jets working here. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Rodgers set to pass. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know he just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, Rodgers. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 34 yards on that punt. And it's going to be Vikings football. 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 48. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running back sent in motion left. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Trying again, following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Screen set up here. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now McCarthy. Dump off complete to his running back. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the air, McCarthy. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. A final throw before the break. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings take a lead on the final play of the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll send you back across the pond to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman waiting patiently to bring you the EA Sports halftime reports. Coach? Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack.
Now it's McCarthy. That's Jefferson. He's got it.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like